strictly dating online and you're not putting effort into building a social life or meeting women in social settings, you're setting yourself up for a much greater chance of disappointment. Online dating is only one tool in a toolkit for meeting and attracting women. It by no means is the only one.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. And I wanted y'all to see that clip from Kimberly Hill because bottom line, you got to get out there. You got to get out there. If you want to get good at anything, you're going to have to actually have interaction. And see, that's the problem with the internet these days. You got so many people that don't have any social skills now. You got so many kids that's not as athletic. You know what I'm saying? They're not as athletic. They don't know how to build relationships because they're not interacting how we used to when we was kids, when we was at the parks, when we was at the basketball courts. You know what I'm saying? When we was out there having interactions with girls and shit like that. Now these days, you can do everything on the internet. That's why you having obesity through the roof. You know, you ain't got to get up and do nothing. You could avoid all social interaction this day and age. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get up and go get your own food. You could call that. You know what I mean? You got Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? What else? You got DoorDash. You got all these things that's going to bring you food. So you got more people that's more and more lazy, even in dating. You know what I mean? Even in dating, they don't want to put themselves into a social setting and actually have eye-to-eye contact with a female. Instead, it's easier to be behind these phones and these keyboards. See? And that's a part of unplugging from the matrix as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just not changing your mindset. You have to literally unplug, get your ass off these devices and get out there and talk to people, because ain't nothing worse, right, than you having conversations online and you got these phones that could spell your words, help you, you know what I mean? The autofill and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to talk, you ain't doing no FaceTime, but then your ass get in front of these females and then, you know, you sound like a fucked up guitar or something. You know what I mean? And you can't talk. You don't know how to enunciate. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to pronounce anything, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to formulate a fucking sentence. You can't do any of those things. And that's going to be a turnoff to these females, bro. So you need to get out there and gain these social skills. You know what I mean? So you ain't all tensing up and all nervous. And you know, you have that energy like you've been there before. You know, like you've talked to plenty of women. You know what I mean? You'll have that confidence, but if you can't speak and you're not used to being in a social environment, in a social setting, bro, listen, you gonna be nervous. You know what I mean? Your energy ain't gonna be there. You're not gonna feel masculine. You're not gonna be confident. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that gain your confidence is getting out there. And y'all think that, oh, you know what I mean? That means I gotta be dating and doing all of this extra shit with all these females. No, you can gain this skill just by talking anywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you go, having a conversation with any and everybody. Some people just talk to old people. You could sit there and talk. Listen, old people can talk all day. You know what I mean? So you could gain skills like that. You know what I mean? There's nothing but old people in the gym depending on where you at. Especially if you go in the morning and they love to talk. You know what I'm saying? But you got to gain these skills just by talking. It don't matter where you at. It could be at the gym, the grocery store. You know what I mean? It could be at the mall, anything. You know what I'm saying? It could be at the register. You could be at the register and having a conversation with somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you gain those social skills. You get used to talking. You get used to communicating. Communication is key. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about retaining over here. We got to step it up in every category. We literally have to step it up in every category. So you got to understand, unplugging mean really literally unplugging from these things and getting out there. You know what I'm saying? Not just doing all of this shit behind these phones and screens and keyboards and all that. You have to know how to talk. You have to know how to talk. So that's why I wanted y'all to see that clip, because you know what I mean? Like she said, that's just one thing. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be one-dimensional out here, man. Everybody one-dimensional, they bots. You know what I'm saying? Like spiritual soul say, man. It's like a bunch of bots walking around here. You know what I mean? Just like robots, just plugged in every moment. They don't know how to interact with people at all. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be like that, man. We have a lot to offer to the world. We have a lot to offer to society. We have a lot to offer to females. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, you know what I mean? Our personality and our confidence and our energy, all of those things are going to come up into play. Those are going to be a part of your success when you're ready to date again, when you actually out there in the field, because you already done gained the knowledge that you needed. Okay, you already in control of your life force, so you not out here wilding like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing frazzle you. She can't use any type of flesh or whatever. She can't play no games with you. Can't nobody play no games with you. So you got that on lock already. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for you to get out there and learn other things. You got to put these things to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got different areas locked down. You got in control of the things that you needed to. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time to grow more, grow in other fields. We work on everything here. You know what I mean? We don't just do one thing. We work on everything. Everything. That's why I love this journey. That's why you got to love it too. Because it's going to push you to be uncomfortable and put yourself in certain situations that's going to help you. We aware of that. We know that now. We know, like, okay, I need to be uncomfortable. I need to say something. I need to do something, you know what I'm saying? So I could get better at something. We aware of that. We didn't know that before. Instead, we just stayed tucked away. We always look for the easy way out. Forget that. I don't want to talk to women. So guess what? I'm going to go fat. You know what I mean? Guess what? I'm going to just see what she say while I'm online. I'm going to be up in her DMs and all that shit. But when you see women in public, you get all tensed up. You freeze up. You know what I mean? That social anxiety kick in. See, we got to kick that shit out the door. We bring a lot. Our energy says a lot. Now our confidence say a lot. You know what I'm saying? Our vibrations say a lot. The frequency that we own is through the roof. We got to use this to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not saying that you need to be out here chasing no hoes. I'm not saying that you need to be doing all that extra shit. But guess what? It's good women out there. That's what I want you to understand. It's good women out here that's going to be compatible to you. I don't want y'all to miss out on that. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to get better. You know what I mean? Your discernment is great now. You know what I mean? You have good judgment. You're not blinded by the bullshit. You're not blinded by substance. You're not blinded by the flesh. You're not blinded by what society think you should be. No, you in your masculine frame. And when you in your masculine frame, your confidence is up. Can't nobody make you do anything that you don't want to do when you in your masculine frame, because that's the plane that you on. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna force you to do nothing. You know what I mean? Your energy is gonna be right. If you don't like her, you good without her ass. You not thirsty. My nigga, you ain't thirsty. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? You don't need nothing, bro. Listen, man, you know, it's time to get out there. But the only way you gonna get good, the only way you gonna get nice at, you know what I mean, your wordplay, your speech, you know what I mean? You already real. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to know how to formulate a sentence. You still got to know how to talk. You know what I mean? You still got to know how to interact with women. Shit, people. You got to know how to interact with people. You got people that don't know how to interact with anybody. They just got weirdo vibes. They don't like to talk. You know what I mean? They don't say anything. It's just like, okay, it's different from not being that social to being weird. Okay, that's one thing that's different. You know what I mean? I'm one of them people that don't like to talk like that either. But if you want to have a conversation, we can have an intellectual conversation. We can have a general conversation and you're going to understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You're going to understand what I'm talking about. But some people, listen, man, you ain't going to know what the fuck. They going to be lost. They can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, We can't be like that. That's not attractive. That's not, you know what I mean? You're not in your masculine frame. You don't have confidence when you can't do that. When you don't know how to do certain things that will lower your confidence, that will make you feel some type of way, and now your energy will be off. So it's important to get out there. It's important to talk to all types of people, not just females, but all types of people. You know what I mean? That's how you learn. That's how you network. That's how you gonna grow your business. Nigga, how you gonna grow your business and network and get more money and other, you know what I mean, streams of revenue if you can't even have a conversation? You can't even have a general conversation, my nigga. How you gonna find that queen that you want if you can't even talk? You can't formulate a sentence. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. That ain't gonna help you out. So I gotta tell y'all, man, we gotta work on everything. I like to do that whole full circle shit because that's what we own over here. You know what I mean? We own everything over here. We not just one-dimensional. You got a bunch of one-dimensional motherfuckers out here. They know how to get money, but they don't know how to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get money, but they still out of shape. You know what I mean? You in shape, but you don't know how to get money. You know what I mean? You don't know how to talk, but you know how to, you know what I mean? You know how to write. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, let's just do everything that can get us to the next level where we trying to be. It's okay. You ain't got to be great at anything. You ain't got to be super great like that. All you got to do is work towards something. Sometimes that's all it is, but we like to think that we gotta be so perfect. We ain't gotta be perfect at nothing. You know what I mean? The more work you put in on anything, you will get better over time. The more work, the more effort that you put in on anything, you will start to see the progress in that. You know what I'm saying? But if you just leave it alone and ditch it and don't do nothing about it, and sit in some dark corner, you ain't gonna never learn shit. You ain't gonna never grow in any field. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to work on all things, all aspects, and get great at what we do, okay? And that's my word, man. My name Jason. It's Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
Yeah, give you this, give you that, but Cindy got nothing for you. No simping in my decisions, I gotta keep it royal. King shit, I'm the gift, I promise I won't adore you, but I will explore you.